Hello, Leos. Welcome to your love reading for May. Although I really feel like whenever you're seeing this is probably giving you the messages that you need. Pulled a lot more cards this time and working with the bottoms of the deck cards. But to start off, you guys got purification as your overarching energy. And that is really about clearing out, decluttering, not just your physical space, but your mind, your heart, forgiving, releasing what you don't need so that you are open to receiving the things that you do want in your life. And also it's about abundance and joy flowing towards you when you do those things. So you might be working on getting rid of old feelings or habits. You may need to release an old relationship so that you can allow a new one in. And I pulled 4 cards for the, to try and get the personality traits of the person either coming in, or if you're with someone, this reading would be for singles, couples, or it's complicated relationships. And, the energies of the other person are the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Every single suit here is represented, and it just feels to me like there's going to be a balanced individual coming into your life. Someone who's going to be able to be all the things that you need. The Father of Pentacles is going to be, it represents in relationship read. That's a long-term relationship, something steady that you can count on. May even be someone who is financially well off. The Knights of Swords, Cups, and Wands, those are people who pursue romance, conversation. They're exciting. There is really a sexual energy about them with the wands, a loving energy with the cups, very emotional, in touch with their emotions. And with the swords, if you want to know who this person is and if it's going to click, they're going to kind of check all the boxes for you, but there's going to be good conversation. You're going to feel heard. And it's going to be someone with a mature sensibility about where relationships are and where they should go. And I have a feeling this person is going to really know what they want in a relationship, and they're going to be able to express that to you. And there is definitely going to be a mutual attraction there with the wands. So this is very exciting energy. If you are with someone, you might be working, if you're a couple, you may be working on some of the areas and want to achieve all of these things in your relationship. I think if you work on that, if you work on releasing what's not working, if you talk about it, and get some conversation going, reignite the flame of the relationship and delve deep, I think that you can have all those things in your relationship. And if the person that you are with is not checking off all the boxes, and it's someone that you need to release, which we'll get into later in the reading with the other cards, I think you should do so, because I think better is on the way. I think someone who's going to fulfill you in many different ways is coming. So that may be, if you can't work things out with the one that you love or the one that you're with, if you feel like there's a constant clash, maybe it's time to leave that relationship, and that's part of your purification process. That's part of you releasing what isn't working. I pulled 3 cards and 3 clarifiers, and then I flipped over to see the card on the bottom of the deck, because I think that that's very telling as well. So you got the 3 of Swords and the Fool card and the 10 of Wands. The bottom card is the Magician. The Magician is the master manifester. You may very well have been trying to manifest this relationship in your life. This is something that you very well may be working towards and wanting. I believe your manifestation is going to come to fruition. Your 3 of Swords is about heartache, and releasing that heartache, letting that go. I love that this card says release and recover. If there's been something that you've been having a hard time letting go of, Leos, it's time. It's time to try to release that in whatever way you can. Talk to someone, do some cleansing rituals, just really try to release that person. And as you're doing so, try to do it with love and not anger, and try to have that forgiveness factor so that it doesn't crop up later. The Fool card is a great card of new beginnings and new adventures. And that's why, if you're with someone, things can reignite and start over, but you need to have that communication. You need to let that person know what it is you need, and you need to listen to what it is they need and be open to working with them. So that Three of Swords may be, if you're in a relationship, that there's recently been some heartache that you need to work through. And the Ten of Wands says that you work really hard to make things work. It's all about responsibility and dedication. Sometimes, though, if you're the only one trying to make something work, one-way relationships, in my opinion, don't go anywhere. So make sure that there's a dual responsibility there with whoever you're with, that you're both working on making this relationship work. The clarifier is very interesting. You got the Fool card, so you got that twice. You got the Three of Swords, you got that twice. These are really important energies for you this month. Letting go, starting over, having some reckless abandon, releasing any heartache or pain, very important. And then you got the King of Wands, who is really, again, it goes back to the personality type. This is sexual energy. This is an exciting person, but they're mature. They understand what they need to do to make a relationship work. So I would urge you to release what's not working so you can have this new beginning, either with the person you're with or with someone new. And the bottom card for that is the Nine of Pentacles. It's like wonderful, abundant security, financial security, getting everything that you want. But I see the Pentacles in a relationship read as having a strong and secure relationship. Moving into something that feels good and secure, that you're not unsure of. They're not trying to knock you off your feet, catch you by surprise. So Leo's really awesome love reading for you guys. New love, I believe, on the horizon, or you can reignite your old love just by working on releasing the things that aren't working in your relationship together. And I hope that, you guys have a wonderful month, and would love to hear how things work out for you. Thank you so much for watching.